The News Today with Ayman Sikseck.
Good evening and welcome to the News Today. It's Sunday night and you're joining us live from the Jaffa port. And I'm joined now from Aden in Yemen by Nisma Al-Ozabi, a human rights activist. Nisma, thank you very much for being with us this evening. And we know that China blocks certain, if not many, pages on Wikipedia. The same goes for Iran. Do you still believe today that freedom of information is a possibility in today's world?
You know, I'm an idealist.
Would it be fair to say that Netanyahu can't help but stir controversy even if he doesn't mean it?
Story of my life.
As you can see, everyone is lining up outside. It's extremely difficult to get in unless you have this ticket. But with the international condemnation of both Nazism and the Holocaust, is there still reason to fear this book?
Somehow the Israeli society managed to swallow this pill.
Well, in Israel's case, of course, it's different than in Europe because the wound of the Holocaust is very much alive. There are still Holocaust survivors living in Israel.
Everybody expected the biggest scuffle last night to be between Donald Trump and Ted Cruz. Surprisingly, it was Marco Rubio and Chris Christie who delivered the goods.
Yeah, they stole the show. They competed with Larry David and Bernie Sanders for the biggest duo of the night.
After several attempts of bringing together the various Arab parties in Israel across their ideological and economic differences, the parties have now united into one front. This happens every time in Israel when there is a deep conflict or some kind of national crisis. You see the dialogue turning towards being a monologue, really. Right. We're joined now by Jason Strother, a freelance journalist from Seoul in South Korea. Jason, good evening. Thank you for being with us tonight. Well, 2 days after the Iowa caucuses, one thing is abundantly clear. Republican presidential frontrunners are devoting special attention to evangelical voters. And here in Israel, you know, Mr. Hellman, we don't all know what is exactly a born-again Christian. Explain to us. We are off for a 2-minute break now in the News Today. We'll be back with much more. Stay with us. That's it for us. The News Today is done for the day and the week. We will see you back here Sunday, same time, same place from the Jaffa port. Until then, have a good weekend.